First tonight, severe and deadly storms smacking the southeast, and the threat continues as we speak. Tonight, the death toll stands at some 16 people. And right now, there are watches and warnings in the area as the storm system continues to bear down on much of the region. Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, all impacted here.
And we have team coverage on this tonight. We want to start with the latest news on the problems these storms have caused. 24-hour News 8's Abigail Taylor is on top of it from our live desk.
Heather, it's been a terrifying last few days for our nation's southeast side, where tornadoes have hit in 6 states, taking the lives of at least 16 people. Here's video taken from a cell phone showing some of the devastation that's been left behind. It was taken in Adelphi, Georgia, a city just north of Florida. In the video, you can see large amounts of debris, houses blown over, and flooding. Georgia has seen the most damage by far. Initial reports say 12 people have died, but that number could increase. Tonight, the state remains under a tornado watch. The Georgia Emergency Management Agency says it's still working to assess the damage. Georgia's governor has declared a state of emergency in 7 counties. Today at the White House, President Trump shared his condolences for the lives lost.
I just spoke with Governor Nathan Deal of Georgia. Great state, great people. Florida affected, Alabama affected by the tornadoes, and just expressed our sincere condolences for the lives taken. Tornadoes were vicious and powerful and strong, and they suffered greatly. So we'll be helping out the state of Georgia.
Now, this is a developing story that we will continue to follow, so be sure to stay with Wood TV for any updates. Live in the newsroom, I'm Abigail Taylor, 24-hour News 8.
All right, thanks, Abigail. Just awful for the people down there. And for more on the storm sweeping through the area now, Storm Team 8, Kyle Underwood is here in the 24-hour tracking center. Hi, Kyle.
Heather, an unbroken line of severe weather stretching for several hundred miles, all the way from North Carolina down into Florida and over the Gulf of Mexico. Here's a closer view of what's going on. Some of the strongest storms right now are in South Carolina, far eastern Georgia, and then stretching into northern Florida, where we have fresh tornado watches and a rare high-risk severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. To put this in context, we haven't had a high-risk severe weather outlook for 3 years in the entire United States. So this is a rare event indeed. Yesterday, 31 tornado reports. Today, we have tornado watches for northern Florida, much of southern South Carolina and Georgia. Thankfully, the threat is finally starting to exit Georgia right now, but we still have active tornado warnings here just west of the Georgia coast. These boxes in orange are severe thunderstorm warnings, and then torrential rainfall has led to flash flood warnings as well. Here's a look at the tornado reports right now for perspective. There's Tallahassee, here's Atlanta, so south central Georgia with many tornado reports, and these have been big storms. Now here's the good news. For Georgia and South Carolina, they will push east off to the east coast and over the ocean, but Florida still has several more hours in the northern part where severe weather is going to be a big part of the picture. And so we're tracking this not only down to the south, but we've got a chance for some fog here across West Michigan too.
All right, Kyle, thank you.